Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Here we are, the Office Blokes.
Yes.
When movie bloopers were too good to cut.
Interesting one, this, because you do sometimes...
You wouldn't know, would you?
No, I think the odd time in a film you've seen stuff and you've seen someone sort of trying to suppress a laugh or something like that.
I was watching.
And you think,
I was watching An Always Sunny in Philadelphia the other day. I know it's not a movie, but I was watching one the other day, and Danny DeVito, who plays Frank in it, kind of sort of like almost lost it. I seen his face, and he's sort of like he's got that face. His eyes lit up as if to say, "I'm going to laugh."
Yeah,
but he just carried on. Then he went serious again. It was only a slight little bit, and I thought he
just
almost had him there.
He's on his way.
But he's a funny guy anyway. He's super funny, isn't he? Danny
I can
DeVito.
imagine certain films like the Ron Burgundy one, with people like that in it, because they're absolutely crazy.
Will Ferrell, people like that.
Will Ferrell, I can imagine it with him, because you can imagine him keeping a straight face and wind other people up.
But it's interesting to see, because we probably won't know these were bloopers. And it's
possibly
they obviously made the movie, so should we get into
made the cut.
When movie bloopers were too good to cut.
Yeah.
What is she doing?
Okay. Don't fart in the bed.
I'm not. It's the springs.
This is why we never have sex.
In Joker, the scene where Arthur punches the clocking in machine off the wall was not in the script. Lee Gill, who plays Gary, stated in an interview that during one take, Joaquin Phoenix suddenly decided to make a joke about punching out and then punched the machine clean off the wall.
Oh no, I forgot to punch out.
In The Usual Suspects, when Redfoot flicks his cigarette into the face of McManus, it was originally intended to hit his chest, so McManus's reaction is Stephen Baldwin's real unscripted reaction.
Get the fuck off my dick.
In Independence Day, they filmed Will Smith dragging an alien across the salt flats of Utah. Nobody warned him of the horrible smell that sometimes comes from the Great Salt Lake due to billions of dead brine shrimp each year.
And what the hell is that smell?
The director found it funny and left it in.
I could have been at a barbecue.
While filming End of Watch, Officer Brian Taylor flashes a Code 4 signal at a helicopter. This wasn't scripted and was an actual LAPD flight unit coming to check out the scene. Code 4 means no further assistance needed.
That's mad, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey?
Wow.
It's something that you know. You think Independence Day when he kicks the alien like that, and he's like, "What is that smell?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's
and it wasn't in scripts. Yeah, incredible.
I guess these actors are sort of like, a lot of them are so good.
Yeah,
I mean, you're talking here blockbuster movies.
So far, absolutely,
a blockbuster movie. You know, and the actors that are in there are probably some of the best in the world. In acting in their game. So when they talk regular, they're kind of like always acting. I always think.
I mean, the thing is, that one. I mean, it's probably the same with all of them, but the one with Will Smith, maybe they might have done that scene 2, 3, 4 times anyway, but then done that one as well, but then they might have done it again after that, said, right, cool, we'll do it again.
And this one's better.
But then they've looked at it all and thought, actually, we'll keep that one in. Yeah. It was good, so.
Yeah, brilliant. I like the Joaquin Phoenix one as well, where he's like, I forgot to punch out.
I know, he looked like he was proper smacking it as well, didn't he?
Jeez. Great. Wow.
In Star Wars The Force Awakens, Han drops his parka on the floor when he arrives at Starkiller Base. When he leaves, Chewbacca hands it back to him, and he reacts with confusion. This part was improvised by Chewbacca's actor Joonas Suotamo, who went off script, confusing Harrison Ford. In the scene in Kindergarten Cop where Arnold Schwarzenegger asks children, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?" Many of the young actors were not given lines and instead are actually telling Arnold about their real father's job.
Our mom says that our dad is a real sex machine. My dad is a gynecologist and he looks at vaginas all day long.
While filming Mystery Men, a crew member on the set threw a
I don't think it's that kids say the funniest things or something like that.
Yeah.
But absolutely brilliant, aren't they? Because they just come out with all sorts.
When I'm scrolling sometimes, I see Michael Barrymore over it. I mean, it's funny, we both got from both sides of the channel, of the USA and the UK.
Yeah.
When the people who did Kids Say the Funniest Things, we had Michael Barrymore. They had bloody hell, Bill Cosby.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Right. See where you're going here.
Yeah. Both wrong ones. Right. But sometimes I watch back on the Michael Barrymore ones, and some of the things kids say are just so funny.
Yeah.
You know, they get like a kid from Leeds with a proper Leeds accent as well.
It sounds funny with accent, doesn't it? But doing that with the kids not giving us a script, that's
Brilliant.
genius.
Yeah,
a
isn't
genius
it?
move.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were probably thinking, yeah, we'll keep these in.
Kids do say the weirdest things. Don't
Just
they?
a bit, yeah.
Disposable lighter into a trash can, unaware that it was a prop that would later be set on fire. The lighter exploded during a take, resulting in a sudden burst of flame behind Paul Rubens, who then improvised the now famous line. Excuse me. In A Knight's Tale, the scene in which Chaucer's speech to a crowd that gets no reaction was actually a goof.
Behold, my Lord Ulrich, we walk in the garden of his turbulence.
Most of the extras were from the Czech Republic and didn't know English, so they didn't understand the cue to cheer. The director thought Mark Addy's improv was hilarious, so he kept it in.
I think I remember that at the time it was out.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, vaguely. Something in my mind's telling me that about that when it was out.
Right.
Yeah. I can't remember what the full story was.
Right,
But something I
okay.
remember about that clip. Yeah.
Remember that at all.
In one of the bedroom scenes in This Is 40, Paul Rudd's farts were real. The crew were not amused by this, but Leslie Mann stayed in the moment and improvised her outraged reaction.
Don't fart in the bed.
I'm not. It's the springs.
This is why we never have sex.
No animals were hurt in the making of The Revenant, except for when Leo kicked that horse in the face.
Oh, shit.
In Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Ron Weasley falling off the couch wasn't in the script. However, the director found it hilarious and decided to keep it in. In the movie The Evil Dead, a happy accident occurs when Ash is burying his demonic girlfriend. When dropping dirt on the camera, part of his head is still visible. This wasn't intended to happen. In the Lego movie, the line, "I'm not gonna remember" by Vitruvius was actually an outtake of Morgan Freeman getting frustrated with his lines being changed, which the directors added in as a joke.
Vitruvius! All right, you gotta write all that down because I'm not gonna remember any of it, but here we go.
Fun fact, Vitruvius is blind. Writing it down will be of zero help to him.
Vitruvius! All right, you gotta write all that down because I'm not gonna remember any of it, but here we go.
In Scrooge, Bill Murray falling over on his way out of the restaurant was not scripted. He slipped on the water he had just thrown on the waiter moments before.
It looked like a proper fall, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Like Bill Murray.
Near the end of filming Gettysburg, hundreds of Confederate reenactors spontaneously mobbed Martin Sheen playing General Lee to show their appreciation. Sheen stayed completely in character, and the resulting scene was included in the final film. In Guardians of the Galaxy,
He's a great actor, Martin Sheen, though. Isn't
He is very good. Probably a little
He's-
underrated.
He is
One of
underrated, I
those.
think. Yeah, but he can do he can go right across the border, can't he? He can do loads of different things.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
do
Stephen
anything.
Graham.
Yeah,
Stephen
yeah,
Graham's
definitely.
another underrated actor, I think.
Oh, he's superb, Stephen Graham. He can turn his hands to absolutely anything.
yeah.
De-
Martin
Definitely
Sheen's the
character
same.
actor type thing, isn't he? He really
Yeah.
gets into it.
director James Gunn has confirmed that Chris Pratt really did drop the orb by accident, but stayed in character and finished the shot. It ended up becoming one of Peter Quill's most hilarious moments. In the movie adaptation of The Lord of the Rings, there's a humorous scene where Gandalf bumps his head on the doorframe entering Bilbo's hobbit hole. The fact that he hitting his head wasn't written into the script, but Ian McKellen played it off so well that Peter Jackson decided to keep it in.
Felt that.
In Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, when Uhura and Chekhov ask about nuclear vessels, the woman who answers wasn't an actor. She discovered that her car had been impounded due to the movie shoot. She got herself hired as an extra and ad-libbed a line so that they'd have to pay her for the towing.
Ooh, I don't know if I know the answer to that. I think it's across the bay, in Alameda.
In The Sound of Music, Julie Andrews accidentally tripped during the musical number, I Have Confidence. The director kept it in because he thought it added to her character. In The Birdcage, Robin Williams' slip and fall during the shrimp scene was not planned. He genuinely fell, causing other actors to struggle to hold back their laughter.
It's okay. We're all right. What are you standing there for? Go! Go! She'll be in a minute. Go! Damn it! Fuck the shrimp!
In Dazed and Confused, when Matthew McConaughey said, "Watch the Leather Man," and starts laughing, he was high for real. He recently talked about it in a Howard Stern interview.
All right.
Can you talk? Can you tell me what's going on?
In Captain Phillips, the medic in the infirmary scene was a real Navy medic, Danielle Albert. The director told her to treat Tom Hanks like it was a regular military exercise. The whole sequence was unscripted and improvised.
I need you to calm down. I need you to breathe. There you go. Deep breaths. There you go.
In Die Hard, the scene where
nice.
Uli pockets a candy bar was improvised by actor and stuntman Al Leong. Writer Steven D'Souza said, "That assured him a longer life. I was killing somebody every 8 or 10 pages, but that moment made him interesting. He's one of the last guys to die." During a scene from Buster Keaton's 3 Ages, he attempts to leap from one building to the next, but misses. The miss was not intentional, but he thought the miss was funnier, so he designed the rest of the gag around the mistake. The creepy and lethal character played by Scarlett Johansson in Under the Skin lured and seduced men into her van. Those men were not actors. They were filmed with hidden cameras and only told later about a movie being shot. Dustin Hoffman farted for real in the phone booth in Rain Man. It wasn't scripted, and his and Tom Cruise's reactions were genuine.
Did you fart, Ray?
Fart.
Did you fucking fart?
Fart.
Oh, man. Look at this.
The most memorable scene in Wolf of Wall Street might be the sequence in which Matthew McConaughey and Leonardo DiCaprio meet up for lunch in a restaurant and end up beating on one's chest. Believe it or not, that wasn't planned at all. Turns out, it's a funny warm-up ritual Matthew does to get ready for acting.
2 of the best actors in the world.
Very good, yeah.
2 of my favourite actors.
Watched I can't remember what it's called. I knew I shouldn't have said that. A DiCaprio film the other day. It's when he's on an island. Is it?
I know which was called some island, isn't it?
Yes,
It's a nut house, is it?
Yeah. But watch that. I think I've seen it like years when it probably first came out. I watched it again the other day. It's absolutely brilliant.
It is, yeah.
And it just said to me, lad, I don't think he's ever made a bad film.
No, I can't think of
So
a
there's
bad
one
film.
or two actors where you think, I just can't think of a bad film that they've made. Bit like Tom Hanks, and just every time DiCaprio does something, it always seems to be top level.
One of my favourite actors. Again, mine. I can picture his face. Can't think of his bloody name now. But I love these 2. These 2 are great actors.
Yeah.
And like I say, I don't think DiCaprio has ever done a bad movie.
No. It's
not
superb.
that I can think of. Yeah, he's
absolutely brilliant actor
class.
again. Yeah, McConaughey. He's different character again, but he's always so good. Really is.
Yeah. Enjoyed that. It was pretty good. That seeing that.
That was
a lot of them you recognise and you think, and then you realise it was all like a blooper sort of thing. If you
or ad-libbing as well. When the ones where they fall and just carry on, because a lot of people would fall and go, like that. But the way they sort of like just carry on and it's they'll be able to keep it in.
Some of the best actors on all the clips, really.
Oh yeah, it's who's who of acting there. A lot of it, isn't it?
Exactly.
Absolutely superb.
Good. Enjoyed it. It's good. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.